Greetings and welcome to the broadcast. I'm Dr. Albert H. Seegers. I'm the PNC Distinguished Professor at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And this session is called Ideas in Innovative Organizations. The topic that we're going to discover is the process and the culture of the most innovative organizations in the world. These organizations routinely come up with great ideas. They routinely stretch the boundary of what is possible, and they do so with a spirit and with a discipline that is absolutely incredible. So we're going to dive into that, and we're going to take a look closely at how this occurs. So let me give you an outline for the session and also give you a task as you start to view the asynchronous content. Well, the first thing I want to discuss is what this is based off of. Basically, this content is based off of a book that I wrote called, strangely enough, Ideas in Innovative Organizations, a tribal perspective. And basically, the book takes a look at the most innovative organizations in the world and really understands how they come up with ideas, how they work together, and sort of the challenges they face and how they overcome those challenges. Some of these organizations you're going to see firsthand in the asynchronous content. Sesame Institute, the inventors of Sesame Street. The organization that came right after the Children's Television Workshop. Pixar, the maker of some of the most innovative films in the world today. Disney, Apple, a lot of these organizations are amazing in what they do. And it's been actually my privilege to work within a lot of these organizations, either as part of the design team or as a consultant. So let's go in and take a look at the outline of the course. For the async content, we're going to focus on the spirit of innovation. So what I'm going to discuss in the recorded content is the culture of innovation, the things that tie these organizations together that we can call culture or esprit de corps. In the book, I call it almost a tribal unity or a spirit. And we're going to talk about these 7 things: ambition, structure, roles, responsibility, trust, navigation, perseverance, and sacrifice. We're going to talk through examples, and I'll tell you what each one means and how they're all bound together to form an esprit de corps or a spirit of innovation. When we come together in the synchronous part of this session, we're going to talk about the discipline of innovation. And those are the tools, the techniques, the methods, the things that these companies do in terms of structured type of tools to come up with ideas. And we're going to talk about 3 in particular. We're going to talk about narrative building. We're going to talk about investment triage and a project risk matrix. These relate directly to the larger disciplinary types of activities of discovery, coming up with ideas, investing in those new ideas, and managing the initiatives when they become projects. So that will be what we'll do together in the synchronous session. So to get ready for the first video, the first asynchronous piece of this course, here's what I want you to think about. I'm going to go through and discuss 7 tribal instincts, 7 cultural dimensions that really hold these innovative organizations together. One is ambition, thinking bigger. Structure, positive social structures based on values, beliefs, and codes of conduct. Roles and responsibility, clearly defined roles for every member in the organization, roles that match their talents. Trust, sharing resources, sharing knowledge, sharing rewards. Navigation, the use of analytics, calculations, experiences, trying to eliminate biases as we try to guide the quest. Perseverance, this is a tough one. Every innovative initiative is going to face obstacles. There will be things that get in the way, unexpected things, and we have to persevere. And I call this faith in the middle. The beginning of a project is easy, and of course, the end of a project is even easier. It's the middle that is tough. So having faith in the middle, that's part of perseverance. And sacrifice. Great organizations are willing to sacrifice old ideas for new ideas. You can't do everything. So you have to pick, you have to choose, you have to invest in things that will move the organization forward, and you have to leave behind those things that hold the organization back. So these are the 7 tribal instincts. I will talk about them in detail in the asynchronous content. Here's what I want you to think about as you view that content. Think about tribal spirit. Think about each one of these 7 things as a glass of water. In the most innovative organizations, every one of those glasses will be full. If those glasses are full, then there is a strong predisposition for coming up with something very innovative. Something very creative is likely to happen. However, if some of those glasses are less than full, or if some of those glasses are empty, then the chances of an innovative outcome become far less. Sometimes they're reduced to 0. We may come up with an idea, but it won't be very innovative. It'll be just okay. So with that in mind, what I want you to do as you go through the asynchronous part of this particular course is to choose 2 projects. Choose one that was a success, something in your organization, something that was done that was just positively a success. And I want you to draw out how full those glasses were in that successful initiative. I also want you to choose a project that was just okay. And then what I want you to do is draw how full the glasses were within that project. When you do this, it's going to be easy to start to see how important culture is when you think about innovative spirit and you think about innovative outcomes. So again, just choose a project within your organization or within the Department of Defense that was a success, something that really went well. Think about those 7 tribal instincts, those 7 initiative, those 7 important cultural characteristics as glasses of water, and think about how full or empty they were. Then choose a project that was just okay and do the same. Measure them in terms of how full or how empty those glasses of water are. When you do this, it will really help you understand the role of culture. When we get together, we will go into the process, the disciplinary piece of it, and I will show you tools and techniques and show you how some of these organizations come up with the most incredible ideas. I can hardly wait. So I will see you then on the other side. And until then, keep on the solution side of the equation. I'll talk to you soon.